So, thanks for inviting us today for the event, and we came to know a lot of thought process about what Talisma is trying to, reinvent the entire engine of CRM, and we got to know a lot of new features that you are trying to add on WhatsApp and email bot and chat bot and all this. These new features are really going to provide a lot of value add to our servicing side and the sales side of the solution that we are using from more than almost a decade now. So my expectations are a lot in terms of the way this solution will be delivered, and it will handle it will improve our efficiency in terms of handling the queries on day-to-day basis. So that's my expectation.
And on this 11.0, do you see the promise that you all expect in terms from a brand differentiator for you, from a customer journey or the focus areas that you're looking at to address some of the key challenges in technology and also achieving your business goals?
Of course, so all these buzzwords latest around from last 3-4 years about chatbot, email, NLP, machine learning. Everybody starts speaking more in terms of fashion, but is it really practically implementable? So that becomes a big question every time. So this is what we are expecting, that that question comes right this time, and we see the actual practical implementation of all these buzzwords which are around us. So that is what I expect from CRM.
Okay, and from an innovation perspective, 11.0 has got a lot of promise on social mobility, the AI and automation, the bot and other things that we spoke about. And from the demos and the various use cases which they were showing, do you see that promise being translated and helpful, from a technology perspective for you?
Of course, the entire landscape and what has been discussed today, that looks very promising. But unless until we go and implement that and we see the actual results, it will all depend on that, how that result comes out.
So you also mentioning that you had seen gaps in terms of how the product has evolved over a few years. There were gaps which weren't really addressed to help your challenges. But today you kind of see a promise in it. And you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, sure. See, as I said earlier, I told you about the gaps and all those things. There were the gaps are so huge, and that we were not interested in moving ahead. We were living with whatever we had, and there was no interest in upgrading or anything. We were trying to manage somehow or the other. But then last year we moved on to 10, and now that we have seen this, the promises and the rather the roadmap that you have, and the amount of work already that has been done in the last 1 year or so since we went to 10. I do see a positive promise in that yes, the Talisman team is, as I said sometime like that, they are doing it by choice, not by force. It's not that the competition is forcing them to do it. Market scenario is showing the way that, okay, this is required, and the team is taking it up as an ownership that yes, now we have to move on this thing. And yes, one more thing is that I do feel that if we are doing it properly now, this is the right time to get into it. So if we are getting into this, we are going to have a fantastic partnership, both of us. We are going to get a good delivery out of this. Only thing is that the promise that I have seen and what I feel is really good there. So thanks for that.
Thank you, sir. I hope we've lived up to the promise in terms of innovation, in terms of benefits that we can bring through technology, and also the relationship.
Yes.
Would you like to say something about the relationship that you've had with Talisman over the years? I mean, you'll have been, early users of Talisman, and then kind of helped us walk the entire journey together, and we've kind of done a lot of things. So
Manoj can describe that because he has been in the system and relationships in more than a decade.
See, I've been using the services, the support from your team also. And there was one time when I had come here, and in our inside itself I said that your services are excellent. Then there was another time after that I was not very happy. And I was vocal about that I mean internally, that there are some gaps that are going on and we need to improve upon things. And the good thing was that it was heard and the necessary requirements were taken up and the changes are made and the support improved again. I mean, so this was something that kept us going. Okay, whatever might be happening at technical level, but yes, we see that the support is still there and they're listening to us. They're trying to help us out whatever it is there, even if some policies are put in which did not really help out as support things. And even in the recent past, in the last few months, I'd say, after we went live with the 10.0, we had some problems and some gaps and rather some discomfort, not problems, rather discomfort with the way we were being serviced. We brought it up and the person at the level of Guru, he came into it personally and we've been having weekly chats with him over the phone call for more than 1.5 months, and he's being there on it regularly. For the last 3-4 weeks we have stopped it now because we don't require it, but the inquiry is there every Thursday morning. Do we need the call? We say no, we don't require it now, we can handle it at all. So that type of support, when I'm getting it, it gives me a lot of comfort level. And added to that, if we are getting this technological advancement and the willingness of the team to do something new, it's going to be fantastic.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for
Thank you.
Thanks so much, sir.
thank you for your feedback and thank you for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.